And calories do not matter when doing a cardio machine. The reason why the calories do not matter when doing cardio machine because it's very inaccurate. This study shows how inaccurate it is and was the possibilities that could help you throughout your fitness journey. Yes, doing cardio is important, but knowing the calories or trying to calculate is very difficult. Every movement you take, every step you do, plus the digestion of food, etc., is impossible. Especially if you're trying to go forward to these machines. These machines can be very inaccurate to 20 to even 30% of your calorie range. So if I burn 200, I'm only technically burning 50 calories, maybe less, maybe more. You're not sure just because the machine said it. The reason why these machines even have these calories or it has the calories to implement is to actually for you, the consumer, to buy these machines. So wherever it's like the highest calories, subconsciously or consciously, you feel like you're doing more than you're realizing you actually are. That's why I would suggest not to really focus on the calorie burn on these machines. That's what everyone says on YouTube. Do not focus on it. Focus on doing your daily requirement of cardio. That's how we recommend 10,000 to even 15,000 steps a day to get your daily dose of cardio. So, for example, maybe you have the treadmill, right? That says you burn 400, 500 calories for about 45 minutes, right? That could be inaccurate, especially if you're trying to consider eating back those calories. You could make a big mistake consistently eating back those calories and gain body fat, so you don't want to do that. And it's just to a certain point that you actually do too much of cardio and you're only burning around 800 calories on the machine. That's what it says, but you could be burning 2,000 calories, or you could be barely burning so much calories because you'll be doing more than you're realizing what the machine said and burning way more calories, like 2,000. I know when I was like when I was a cardio junkie doing 2 hours on the incline on the treadmill, 3 hours, I thought I could only eat 3,000. Turned out I could only eat 5,000. I was losing weight extremely, a lot of weight, but that was terrible for me because I was already skinny. So the point I'm saying is, yes, it is good to get your daily dose of activity and trying to burn some calories to actually eat throughout the day. But you don't want to get to a point that you're relying on that cardio machine to determine what you can eat and what you cannot eat. That's what the point is I'm trying to make. So pretty much I was trying to focus on strength training or building muscle. Building muscle is a great way to actually speed up the metabolism. These studies are inaccurate. We don't know how much really muscle burns in a daily dose of a pound. It's not accurate enough. Besides, we got other factors of mental clarity, etc. And you don't want to be reliant on doing an hour of cardio just to eat some food, just to eat 1,000 calories worth of food. Is not worth it. So I would highly suggest to steer away from that and just focus on about 30 to an hour of cardio every day. If you're an athlete, you don't have to do cardio if you're like athletic throughout the week, not just one day, throughout the week. And it depends what you're doing. So I suggest maybe not do cardio. Maybe you'll have to do intentionally cardio, but if you're an athlete or just want to play around, you could do shadow boxing. You could do playing a sport with your kids. You could do this or that. Cardio is really just very active movement you're doing in a fast pace. About zone 2, about enough that you can have a conversation or just enough that you're having fun. The cardio machine is not going to be probably perfect to you if you're not going to love the cardio machine. You want to able to keep doing the most output to get the most result. If you're not doing the most output on that machine, you might not like it or actually burn the most calories on it because you're sloping or you lazy on the machine. So I love treadmill, so I would do more treadmill doing my daily activity. I like walking around. I also love that too, so I might walk around here and there. That's my cardio too. I don't have to have a designated spot just to do cardio, and I'm not counting the calories and say, oh my god, I can only eat 3,000 today because I only burned 200 calories less. Doesn't make sense. So what my point is I'm trying to make, these are inaccurate. Doing 3 hours of cardio, 2 hours of cardio, if you're not seeing results, stop doing it. Stop doing more, think you're going to have more results. It's very inaccurate and you're not going to have the result that you want. Focus on building muscle. Get stronger every time. Try to build more muscle. You're not going to be a mass freak, and you actually, in the result of that, get smaller because muscle take more space. Muscle is more dense than fat. Fat is more fat is less denser than fat. So reality is, so you will be more smaller if you have more muscle than fat. That's the best part about body recomposition. You probably will have a body recomposition if you do less cardio and just focus on 10 to 15,000 steps than actually doing 2 to 3 hours of cardio every day, unless you're not an athlete. If you're an athlete, it's a different story. If you're eating right, feeling your body right, working out, perfectly fine. But if you're not, and you're typically the regular person that's trying to lose weight, etc., and body fat, I would just focus on that. So these gimmicks like wrist watches, etc. I just want to be on this topic real quick. These watches are also inaccurate. Just because it's on your wrist, like this one right here, and showing your heart rate, etc., doesn't mean it's accurate. It could be same as like the treadmill, 20 to even 30% inaccurate. I don't worry about the wristwatch. The only thing I'm trying to focus on the wristwatch is the total steps I did for the day. These can be very helpful to really trying to find where you're at. I do track my calories before, so I know how much I should eat, how much I'm not gaining or losing. So right now I'm at maintenance. I'm doing about 34,000 steps because I am active. That's why I don't do 2 to 3 hours of cardio every day intentionally or on the treadmill, because I don't want to burn more calories. I'm more active, I'm more fidgety, I do shadow box, I do a lot of things. So for me, it will be completely different for you. So I would highly suggest to do 10 to 15. If you're trying to build yourself up, do 8,000, do 7,000, try to do 9,000 averagely, etc. That's going to really build your endurance if you're not a really active person. Maybe go on a biking, maybe go on a hike here and there, maybe you like mountain climbing. I don't know how much that burns, but it's probably very, very difficult to mountain climb. So just try to figure something out what you love to do, and that's actually the most you will burn. Don't do it intentionally just to burn the calories, then you go associate it with actually work. Just do it because you love it every day in a specific amount of time, and then after that, go on with your day. If you want to do it again, go back and do it again, unless it's just more cardio. If it's like a sport I'm talking about, or like shuttle boxing, then okay. But if it's more treadmill work, I won't suggest it. But I think that's really it for this video. Do not believe these machines. These machines are gimmicks. It's not gimmicks, it works, but do not believe the calories on these machines just because it's not accurate, and don't eat back the calories. Honestly, if you're going to eat back the calories, you have to be careful with that. I think that's it for this video. Honestly, I covered pretty much straightforward, trying to strength train, etc. If you like a video like that, share it with your friend if you think it was interesting, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Okay.